Hello students. In our earlier lecture, we have gone through the downward communication. Now, in vertical communication, the next channel of communication is upward communication. Upward communication, as we have seen the downward communication, it is exactly opposite to the downward communication. Upward communication is, as you can see in the background, the communication that is moving upward. It's so simple. The communication that is transmitted by the juniors to the seniors or by the subordinators to the superiors in a hierarchy based organization is called as upward communication. It is the subordinators and juniors who inform and communicate to the seniors or to the superiors in the business organization or business hierarchy is said to be called as upward channel of communication. Upward communication gives importance to the juniors or to the subordinators. They, in a very good environment of the organization, there should be ambience, useful atmosphere in the working conditions of the business organization. Upward communication is extremely useful in such conditions. Since upward communication gives importance to the subordinators, subordinators are fearlessly inform, communicate, complain, report, and sometimes suggest to the seniors. At the same time, as we have seen in the first so called communication concept lecture, we have seen that communication is a two-way process and feedback is important. So, the juniors helps us to communicate to the seniors, means it's another way of communication that we call as feedback. And upward communication in parallel to the downward communication is a two-way process, and that is what communication that is moving upward serves as a two-way communication. It stands for feedback and it gives feedback to 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 the superiors in respect to the work is done, work stage, follow up, any pitfalls, any mistakes, any procedural delay, or in case what the efficient way of doing. So, like this, the upward communication is extremely useful. अपवर्ड कम्युनिकेशनच्या माध्यमातून आपल्याला हे लक्षात घ्यावं लागेल का अपवर्ड कम्युनिकेशन हे कम्युनिकेशनचा दुसऱ्या मार्गाने होणारा प्रवाह आहे, मार्ग आहे. यामधून फीडबॅक आपल्याला मिळतो, यामधून कामामधील चुका आपल्याला समजून घेता येतात, प्रोसिजरल डिले, कुठे आपल्याला उशीर करून होतो आहे, कुठे उशीर करता येणार नाही, कुठे कोणती अडचण आली आहे, ती सोडवण्यासाठी काय करायला हवं, हे प्रत्यक्ष काम करणारे लोक हे वरच्या अधिकाऱ्यांना सांगतात. त्यामुळे असे कामातील व्यत्यय, अडथळे दूर करण्यासाठी अपवर्ड कम्युनिकेशन खूप महत्त्वाचं आहे. पॉलिसी राबवली, पॉलिसीचा फीडबॅक, पॉलिसी कशी आहे, कुठे चुकतंय, काय होतंय, योग्य पद्धतीने जात आहे की नाही, फीडबॅक देण्यासाठी अपवर्ड कम्युनिकेशन खूप महत्त्वाचं आहे. दॅट इज वॉट वी हॅव upward communication, and that is what upward communication is very important since it gives importance to the juniors. Let us see the advantages of this upward communication. The upward communication, as we have seen, is a feedback from the subordinators. Upward communication gives an opportunity for the juniors to go and tell the seniors. That is what practical directives, instructions, and policies, and how it is the policies implemented, how policies are going to be useful. So, everything that we can get from the juniors. So, it is a feedback. Second one is employees' sense of participation. If the superiors or seniors are listening carefully and taking note of the juniors, giving value, respect to the juniors, so there is a proper coordination in the senior and the junior. And that makes juniors to feel that no, I am a part of this organization. Employee employees sense of participation gets developed. They realize that it is a tool that they can communicate to the superiors, and it helps the management to execute the policies and projects very efficiently. The employees morale is raised. ज्युनियर व्यक्तीला आपल्या कामामध्ये आपलेपणा वाटतो. मी ह्या ऑर्गनायझेशनचा एक सदस्य आहे अशी भावना वाढीस लागते. त्याचं मनोबल वाढत असतं. एक ॲडव्हान्टेज पाहायला मिळतं. नेक्स्ट इज कन्स्ट्रक्टिव्ह अप्रोच ऑफ द एम्प्लॉईज. Employees' approach to the management becomes constructive as a result of upward communication. Employees are full of enthusiasm and they bring their constructive suggestions, their experiences, and it helps the administration, and it improves the quality of the work, the quality of the policy, and how these policies are to be implemented. And that is what constructive approach of the employees is another advantage that we can say. Then new projects or schemes. Upward communication creates a healthy relation between the management and the employees, because there is a coordination that gets developed. If communication gets developed, if free and frank atmosphere is there, juniors without any hesitation can go and walk into the room of superiors and tell them what. Easily, it's open door policy. If there is a open door policy, there is a mutual communication. Mutual communication encourages mutual coordination. चांगल्या संदेशवहनातून चांगला समन्वय निर्माण होतो. चांगल्या समन्वयामधून चांगलं व्यवस्थापन होत असतं. चांगल्या व्यवस्थापनामधून चांगलं संघटन उभं राहतं. आणि हे सर्व नवीन पॉलिसी इम्प्लिमेंट करण्यासाठी खूप चांगलं असतं. हे सगळे गुण वैशिष्ट्ये नवीन योजना राबवण्यासाठी अतिशय महत्त्वाचे असतात. म्हणून हा एक ॲडव्हान्टेज पाहायला मिळेल. पुढचं आहे आउटलेट फॉर ग्रीव्हन्सेस. बघा, कर्मचाऱ्यांना आपल्या व्यावसायिक संघटनांमध्ये काही तक्रारी, समस्या येत असतात, काही प्रश्न पडतात. हे प्रश्न समस्या सोडवण्यासाठी, तक्रारी दूर करण्यासाठी आपल्याला ज्युनियर्स हे सुपेरियरकडे येतात आणि त्यांनी मांडलं तर त्यांना बरं वाटतं. वा, हलकं हलकं वाटतं की मी माझी समस्या मांडली, त्याच्यातून उत्तर निघेल, काहीतरी त्याच्यातून गुड सोल्युशन विल कम आउट. सो naturally the employees' morale gets boosted. Next important point is that we have to study is to understand the limitations or disadvantages of upward communication. Sometimes these are disadvantages, and disadvantages are to be looked after so that we can minimize them. त्यांची तीव्रता आपल्याला नक्कीच कमी करता येते. म्हणजे त्याचे बेनिफिट्स आपल्याला टर्न आउट करता येतात. सो if the juniors feel the fear away of authority, the the juniors do not work, or they never comes near to the superiors or to the seniors. Whatever feedback the subordinators offer to the superiors is always diluted. So that is one of the fear of incompetence. Subordinates communicating with the superiors fear that their report about their colleagues or the work regarded by superior as a reflection of their incompetence. They feel that juniors असतात त्यांना जर काही कामात अडचणी आल्या, त्यांना प्रॉब्लेम्स आलेत, व्यक्तिगत प्रॉब्लेम्स आले असतील कामामध्ये, तर अशा वेळेस त्या ज्युनियर कर्मचाऱ्याच्या मनामध्ये, नवशिक्या कर्मचाऱ्याच्या मनामध्ये ही एक भावना निर्माण होते का माझ्याकडे क्षमता नाही आहे, आणि या क्षमता वरच्या अधिकाऱ्यांना कळाल्या तर. मग अशा वेळेस आपल्याला पाहायला मिळतं की हे अपवर्ड कम्युनिकेशनचा तो एक डिसॲडव्हान्टेज बनून असतो, आणि म्हणून तो कम्युनिकेट करत नाही. म्हणून अपवर्ड कम्युनिकेशन जनरेट होत नाही, कम्युनिकेटच होत नाही, तो तिकडे पोचतच नाही. दॅट इज व्हॉट वी हॅव सीन. दिस सिच्युएशन creates a problem for the good administration, and that is what we have to remove that. See, next is bypassing the administrative hierarchy. Upward communication makes these things so bold. काही कर्मचारी असे असतात आपल्या वरच्या नजीकच्या असलेल्या अधिकाऱ्याशी ते जबाबदार असतात, पण काही बोल्ड इतके बनतात, इतकी ज्युनियर्स इतकी बोल्ड बनतात की ते आपल्या अधिकाऱ्यांना न विचारता त्याच्या वरच्या अधिकाऱ्यांपर्यंत पोहोचू शकतील. दिस इज बायपासिंग. मग हे जर काही त्या ठिकाणी जर केलं तर मग त्याचे सुपेरियर्स त्यांना इन्सल्ट झाल्यासारखं वाटतं त्या ठिकाणी. त्यांचे मोटिव्ज, त्यांचे जे काही असतील त्या सर्व गोष्टी त्या ठिकाणी कमी झालेल्या पाहायला मिळतील. सो वी डू हॅव दिस बायपासिंग ऑफ ॲडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव्ह हायरार्की. सो इट इज ऑलवेज बीन अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस. Sometimes it may in turn may happen that if the superiors do not take any decision in the light of juniors communication, the employees lose the confidence in the superiors. The junior don't feel that this my officer is capable to take the decision. So everything depends on the spirit of the employees, and they tries to refuse the higher. Employees often feel the upward communication is nothing but a kind of it's a pretensions. मग अशा वेळेस हे पण असू शकतं का वरचे अधिकारी मग आपला दिखाऊपणा करत असतात, आणि मग त्यावेळेस ते मॅनेजमेंट त्या ठिकाणी कमी पडतं. म्हणून इनडिसिजिव्ह जर सुपेरियर्स असतील तर हा त्याचा एक डिसॲडव्हान्टेज म्हणून आपल्याला पाहायला मिळतो. तर हे सर्व जे काही कम्युनिकेशन आहे, दॅट कम्युनिकेशन दॅट वी नीड टू अंडरस्टँड. सी नाउ in what way the upward communication can be improved. So subordinators may be asked that you should report the report, or you should report on the work done by you, or what is the progress made by you for the work that you have been allotted. So we can ask the reports. So encouraging report, open door policy. Subordinators should encourage the juniors to work freely without any hesitation. You can come anytime when I am there, and you can ask me any question, solve out your problems if you have. So if there is an open door policy, the upward communication gets encouraged. Then there are suggestion boxes. The campus should have suggestion boxes. Suggestions are to be implemented, encouraged and implemented, taken care of. So we do have such a good policy. Then we may have some social gatherings. To generate an upward communication, let's have a party, let's have dinner party, let's have some celebrations of all the juniors and seniors coming together. So social gatherings may help the upward communication. Counseling. If the juniors whose work and performance comes under the strain due to his personal problems, definitely such problems may be solved by the superiors or by hiring some of the psychological counselors. So the problems gets removed. So counseling of the juniors helps us to solve personal or financial or any other problems so that we can definitely solve them. So counseling does helps us in upward communication. Next is generating face to face communication. Means it should be face to face. समोरासमोर असणं. दोन्ही कर्मचारी समोरासमोर चर्चा करत असतील, definitely it helps. Then सिनियर्स असतील, सुपेरियर्स असतील, मॅनेजर्स असतील, वरचे अधिकारी असेल, त्यांनी नेहमी आपल्या ज्युनियरचं स्वतःहून ऐकलं पाहिजे. काय सांगायचं आहे त्यांच्या मनामध्ये कुठलीही भीती राहता कामा नये, जेणेकरून त्या ठिकाणी कम्युनिकेशनमध्ये अडचणी निर्माण होतील. सो लाईक दिस वी हॅव टू एनकरेज these so called upward communication. So it helps in so many respects that this upward communication is to be encouraged. If the organization takes care of their juniors and have such policies as it is suggested in this particular slide, definitely such organization makes a good progress in the trade and commerce world. So with this we have studied one more channel of communication, and that is upward communication. Other channels that I will take in our next video lecture, and I hope those who are out of reach, definitely go and reach up to them, show them this video. Those who don't have this facility to listen to the internet and to the whatever link I am sharing, so please show them my video. So, and always I request all the students to subscribe my channel, so whenever I upload my YouTube video on the YouTube video, see, you can immediately get the notification, and definitely at that moment you can go and watch my video. So do subscribe my video, and at the same time press the bell icon and put like button on this YouTube channel. Thank you.